Bonjour. So the lesson of today is gonna be called c'est versus il est. Not that c'est and il est are enemies, but in French they will be used differently. Okay? So first, let me explain what we're gonna work with today. We are going to work with c'est and ce sont. As you all know, they are used to introduce, okay, or to identify. C'est meaning it is, and ce sont. All right. Then we are going to work with il est, that's the singular, ils sont, elle est, and elles sont. These ones are going to be used to describe things or describe people. So earlier I said that c'est, ce sont are used for identification. Il est, ils sont, elle est, elles sont are used for description. So we also have my friend right here in the bottom right corner, Batman. So let's take a look at Batman in perspective. Who is this? C'est Batman. All right. C'est Batman. Now, what do we know about Batman? First of all, we know that Batman is a man, so we are going to use the masculine. We are going to use il est. So what do we know about him? We know that Batman is very strong. Batman est fort. We know that Batman has a lot of money to buy his expensive gadgets. So Batman est riche. Il est riche. And this is basically the difference between c'est and il est. Batman is of course a superhero. C'est un super-héros. And this is where you really see the difference. Basically, whenever you use c'est right here, you need to have a name, so in the case here, Batman, or a noun. So the noun, of course, is going to be introduced by an article. C'est un super-héros. Whereas il est is going to be a bit different. For il est, what are you going to have? You are going to have adjective. Il est fort. Il est riche. So what does this mean? Let's take a look at a few other examples. We're gonna put this on the side, and we are going to take a look at une table. Okay, let's imagine we are talking about a table. Une table. Okay, and the table is red. Une table rouge. I can have that sentences. C'est une table rouge. All right? But I cannot have elle est une table rouge. Why? Because in this case right here, we have the article. However, if I only use c'est une table, let's pretend there is no rouge at the end. I only use c'est une table. And later on, I want to describe the table. I can say elle est rouge because rouge is an adjective. You see? So this is what you need to remember. Whenever we use ce sont, il est, ils sont, elle est, elles sont, we have to differentiate identification and description. Let me give you a few other examples. Ce sont, we are going to use a noun here, right? So ce sont, plural, ce sont des éléphants. These are elephants. I can even say ce sont des éléphants rouges. These are red elephants. Why not? But let's imagine that we have a dot here and I want to describe the elephants. Well, I just need to use ils sont, and I can write ils sont grands et rouges. And this is how I use c'est and il est. So just keep in mind one thing in the end, that c'est is for identification. So you will have a noun or a name afterwards. So basically, you will always have something like that. you will always have une, des, right? You can also have le, la, okay? Les, of course, you're gonna have mon, ma, mes, etc., right? And il est, elle est, ils sont, elles sont. What do you always have? You always have the adjective right after it, okay? You cannot have ils sont une, elle est une, okay? This is forbidden. Il est un. This is forbidden. So this is the rule. I hope you understood. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. Au revoir.